What's up? Here we are. It's ended. Pretty much. We got like 22 hours left. It's 2 in the morning. I gotta stop filming these at like midnight, dude, or like later. It's so bad. Um, Anywho, 2024 wrapping up here. 25 coming up pretty soon. So this is just kind of my little recap, kind of like what I've learned throughout the year, I guess. Gonna go over a little bit of like past, present, future sort of deal. Um, yeah, that's where we're at. So this past year, I think the most important thing that I learned is that sorry, I'm thinking of two things at once right now. This is gonna sound kind of stupid, but like this goes against kind of everything that I've been talking about on this channel about fucking being on your shit and like grinding things out and whatever. Um, Kind of one of like the most important thing I think I learned this year is that it's important to take a step back and like slow down and take your time, and like it's okay to not be an overnight success. Like I guess this thing that I've personally been obsessed with um growing up was I was always trying to be the adult, and I was always trying to be like, the person who had their shit together before everybody else. And it was like I had this vision in my mind that, oh yeah, by 18 I'm gonna be a billionaire. Oh, not a fucking billionaire. I knew that. I still don't ever think I'm gonna be a billionaire. But whatever it may have been, that vision of like, oh yeah, you got the PJ and the nice cars and the nice house, you got your investment portfolio, you got, your life all set up for you, right? I had this vision that I would be at that by 18, and that hasn't happened. I'm 19 right now, and that's okay. Like, I think what I realized is that I've spent all this time trying to be the adult and like be this person that's like so far ahead, right? But I realize it's kind of like everybody's kind of on their own journey. They're all on their own path, and like where you're at right now is kind of exactly where you need to be. Um, I think that it's the right thing that I'm not at that point yet, for me personally, because something I kind of realized that I was missing out on was a lot of that childhood of just like being stupid and just kind of like actually enjoy myself. And I did a lot of that this year, and that's came with some sacrifices, right? There hasn't been a whole lot of growth, I guess, on my business or entrepreneurial side of things, and that sucks. That is a year that I'm not going to get back. But at the same time, I think it helped me really, really grow and learn that I need those things for my development. I need to be able to have kind of a childish side, I guess, like something that's fun. And like I spent so much time this year just like doing stupid stuff with friends and like just getting out and not just being a recluse focusing on, oh, I need to get my business together and make all this money. And like that stuff's fine. Is It's not the most important thing in the world, though. You can build the most successful business on the face of the earth, but if you don't have friends and you don't have fun and you don't like enjoy the time that you have, it doesn't mean anything. You can have all the money in the world, but it's not like it doesn't mean anything if you don't use it to create and share experiences with other people. So yeah, that was kind of the most important thing that I think I learned this year is that I need to slow down a little bit, not try and rush the success so fast. And I think that's been good for me. Um, Present me right now is getting ready to transition kind of back into what I was doing previously, which is like trying to start up a couple new businesses again, or the one specific one. I don't know exactly where we're going, but I think this time I'm going to be taking a different approach to it, to where it's not just, there'll be a lot of similarities to like businesses I've tried in the past, but I think this upcoming time, next venture I start, is not so much going to be like make or break. This is the business that's going to make me $1 billion. Like next one that I start, I'm like kind of expecting it to fail. If that makes sense. Sorry, this is one of my habits I've noticed. I'll just say some completely random ass shit and then say if that makes sense afterwards. Sorry. Um, Whatever I start up next, I think I'm kind of prepared to just like make it a fun thing, fun and learning. I don't have to make a like even any money from it. Like I make enough for my job right now. It's not like you know, it's not tens of thousands of dollars or anything, but like I have a nice place, a nice car. Like my credit score is good. Like I mean, I'm fine. I'm surviving. Like there's some months where it's kind of tight, I guess, but like I'm not starving. You know, so that's good. Um, Anyways, that's kind of where I'm at with the present. I'm kind of taking it one step at a time. I think it's okay to just kind of have the adventure and let it kind of play out, and nothing's too serious. Like it's okay if it doesn't work out straight away. But at the same time, like gotta try and push myself. Um, so yeah, it's kind of past present. Future plans, we're working on those. That's something I haven't thought of yet too much. I think a lot of it is trying to get into some old habits that I had that have kind of faded out a little bit, and then kind of reconditioning them to kind of fit my lifestyle a little better. So, I mean, a couple years back, I had a really condensed, or I guess like a light version of what I wanted my life to look like. So at a certain point in time, I was like praying, meditating, reading, um, like working on my business. And at the time I was in school, so I was doing school, doing my job, I was doing like 20 different things at once. And I was pretty consistent in it. The only thing is like I wasn't really doing any of those things to the extent where it would like actually help me. The meditating actually worked, and that was really cool. But like the reading, for example, I'd like do a couple pages a day or something, which is good. But like I don't think it really gained anything for that. Same with the business. I was like I'd work on that every once in a while, but like it wasn't like anything that I like solidly committed to. Same with the working out. And that one fit in pretty good actually. The working out was pretty cool. Never mind, scratch that. The working out was yeah, that one worked. But what I think you need to do is not like try and dive into all those like just cram everything all in all at once, because I think not necessarily that I burnt out on those things. I just think that like it was so much stuff that like I didn't even have the mental capacity, or like I guess it sounds like burnout, but like I think it was impossible to try and manage all those things at the same time. Even no, I did have the mental capacity. Like I could handle it in my head, but like it just literally didn't work out with time, or like it didn't make sense to try and cram all these things into one day or set time period, like whatever I was doing. So I think I need to spread those things out a little bit more and kind of take it a little bit slower and kind of maybe do one at a time and slowly kind of work them all into a plan. And I think I need to kind of reprioritize the things that I want to be doing, right? So it's not like so much like the physical things of like, I guess this goes against a lot where it's like a physical, like the damn. Sorry, I got this really bad habit where I start thinking of stuff in my head, and then I start like reasoning with myself, and then it changes what I'm about to say to something else. Um, yeah, I was about to go off on a whole different tangent just because I worked it all out already up here. I was gonna backtrack, slow things down. So yeah, this goes against everything that I've been saying, whatever the fuck. I was gonna say you like previously I've said that you want to break things down into tasks, like specific tasks. That way you're guaranteed to get things done. Um, Supposed to make your tasks so easy and simple and like specific. But I think I'm a little bit past that, to the point where like I kind of need to focus on some of the bigger picture stuff. So just like instead of like I need to focus on fuck dude, I don't even know how to explain this shit. There's a lot of shit up here that doesn't even make sense to me. Um, Working on it. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Anywho, uh, yeah, there's a lot of reorganizing that needs to be done. Need to get back into some of my old habits. I do really want to start another business venture this year. Sorry, this shit's so hot, dude. I'm coming off of like kind of being sick, so like still doing the weird whole like body gets really hot, body gets really cold thing. Sucks. Anywho, um, reform old habits, kind of reshape them a little bit. I do really want to start a business this year. What that is, I have no clue. One of the things that I wanted to do for a while, and then I kind of started looking into it, and now I don't know, was real estate marketing. So I've had this plan for quite a few years now, where it's going to be like I find leads for real estate agents and then bring those leads to them, well qualified leads. I don't know if working in car sales kind of changed a little bit. I hate doing follow up. I absolutely hate it. And I have managers get on me all the time for like not calling people. I never call anybody. I hate doing it. I only like talk to people that just roll up to the dealership and they'll just start talking to me. I'm good at that. I'm good with working with people. I hate soliciting. I hate calling people's phone every day and hey, yeah, do you want to buy this shit? It's fucking, oh my god. Because like I've had that happen to me, and I don't really like it. Like I don't really care. I'm always nice to people. Hey, yeah, sorry, man, I'm not interested. Thank you. Have a good day. You know, but like I hate doing it, and I feel like that's gonna be a lot of like the real estate marketing part of it, unless I can find a workaround. So we'll see if I can dive into that and kind of like figure out if there's a way around it. I fuck follow up, dude. Like if it's somebody that's interested in something cool, like I'm cool with following up with somebody if they're like actually in the market and wanting to help. But like I don't know, dude. It feels like I'm beating a dead horse sometimes when I call somebody, no answer. Call somebody, hey, this is Grant from Volkswagen. Do you want to check out? Like, fuck that. Anyways, sorry. That's one of my pet peeves. And I still do better than most everybody at the dealership, even like ignoring my follow up. Anywho, um, yeah. Sorry, a little bit of a tangent, but we'll see if we get into the real estate marketing or not. There are a couple other kind of smaller ideas. I think I do want to do a service though. Physical products are cool, but unless I invent something, I kind of feel like I'm just like not really adding any value. Like I'm just grabbing some shit from China and just marking it up and sending it to somebody else. So physical products, I mean, like maybe unless it was a clothing brand, which is like impossible to try to like those are so hard to make successful. Market's way oversaturated on them. So unless it was like a creative thing or something like that, eh, I don't know if I want to do physical products. It would probably be a service. So we'll see if we can find something around that, and then it has to be something digital. So still figuring that out, but that's kind of what we're moving towards in 2025. Building the business back up, doing habits, and then yeah, just kind of continuing on with the mindset and dialing back at the same time of like take it easy, take it slow. It's not like that serious. Have fun with the process. That's what the whole thing's about. Is like building your business but having fun doing it at the same time. Doesn't really mean anything if that business just turns into another thing that I hate. Like it doesn't matter how much money it makes me. I don't want to be stuck doing something that I hate every single day. But yeah, I am hoping to quit my job maybe. We'll see how things go. I do want to get to the 2 year mark just because if I ever want to buy a house for a credit application, looks nice if you got 2 years of employment somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. I do actually, funny enough, I do like where I work. It's a good job. But yeah, we'll see. I started in September last year, so we've been there like a year and a half ish. So we'll see where I'm at September this coming year. But I would at some point like to hopefully just be full time, able to work from anywhere digitally, running my own shit. So I'm gonna say next hard goal is have a business going that makes some sort of money. I don't care how much it is. Like if I make $1 a month from whatever business it may be, I'm happy with that. I just want like one client, just something extra that's rolling in. Yeah. Anywho, that was kind of my takes for 2024. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Hopefully, 2025 will be a really fun year. We'll see. I wish you all the best. Yeah. Thanks for sticking around. It's been a little while. You take care.